Greetings, peace and blessings. Welcome to the spiritual experience. We are all on our own journey called life. I will be your host, helping to navigate you through these challenging times. Know that we are all spiritual beings here on the human experience, meaning we're here to learn, to evolve to the highest versions of ourselves while raising our vibration and creating a better quality of life. Let's see what's on today's prayer card. But I trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. Psalms 13:5. 1 and 3 being 4 plus 5, which is 9. So we are released what no longer serve us while creating space for things that resonate with our soul. Okay, with the possibility of a new beginning. Interesting, y'all. Now, before we jump into anything else, I want to take a second and honor the divine with a protection prayer. I want to take a moment and honor the divine, the highest of white light. Peace in your protection while I channel this energy. And if any negative energy tries to come my way, please transmute into peace, love, power, and light. And let all evil eyes go blind and monetary spirits go deaf while I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the divine spirit. I'm willing to learn and be teachable while transcending my energy into peace, love, power, and light. And may that be so. In the name of Jesus, amen. Now let's see what's going on in this divine energy war, spirit, please, and thank you. And remember, y'all, my videos are timeless. They are meant for you whenever you see them. And use your own discernment when viewing my messages. And if you want to donate to the platform, feel free. All my information is in the description. Thank you to all my viewers and my followers. Thank you for tuning into my channel. And if this is your first time tuning into my channel, make sure you hit that follow button and that like button. Okay. Now, before we jump into anything else, let's see what Universal Insights have for us today, y'all. All right. So we have 3 and 3, which is 6, plus 5, which is 11, plus 1, which is 12, plus 2, which is 14. Okay, guys, so we release it will no longer serve us and creating that space with the possibilities of new beginnings. And that is causing balance to our life. Okay, balance and harmony. I know that's right. So the houses we are working with today, y'all, we have the 3rd house, the 2nd house, the 1st house, the 4th house, and the 12th house. Okay? And the zodiac signs we are working with today, y'all. We have Leo, Sag, and Aries, all the fire signs out here. So we taking action, aggressive action in our energy. Okay? And then we also have Scorpio and Cancer out here. So we got 2 water signs out here, y'all. And then we got Virgo. So we got Earth. Okay, y'all. Interesting energy, okay? Interesting start to this energy, y'all. And then the planets we are working with today, y'all. We have Pluto right at the top. So there is definitely some kind of transformation going on. What is Pluto? Transformation, obsession, and power. Okay. And then we got all the fire signs out here. This message is going to be interesting, y'all. Okay, so we got Jupiter, Saturn, the sun. And the sun is the planet for Leo. So that's, working on our self-made concerns and vitality. Okay, so maybe what I'm feeling during this spiritual awakening, a lot of people is transforming their conscious belief system, how they showing up in this world, how they are living. Okay, it feels like some self-reflection is going on in this energy. Okay. And then we got Mars out here. So definitely heavy on the fire side because Mars is the planet for Aries. So there's definitely some aggressive action going on in the energy, y'all. Okay? And then we got North Node. So people are looking forward to stepping into their potential after release will no longer serve them. That's what's creating balance and harmony in their life. All right? Having them stepping into their potential. Interesting start, y'all. Interesting start. Now let's see what message we getting out the secret garden later on in this experience. Okay, so we got 2 and 3, which is 5, plus 6, which is 11, plus 3, which is 14. So definitely bringing balance, because 14 is the temperance in the tarot cards, y'all. So we're definitely bringing balance, y'all. So we're going to go with message number 1 and message number 4. So we're going to keep that 14 theme going, y'all. Okay? All right. Now remember, y'all, flip gender roles as needed. Okay? Now pre-shuffle while I was doing the my prayer. So I'm going to give it a little shuffle, guys. Spirit, what message do my beautiful blessings of a collective need to know about today? Oh, okay, collective, spirit ready. Somebody is jealous, or even someone in the collective is you know what, I'm not even gonna put that on my beautiful divine collective, because we too high vibrational to be jealous of anyone. So collective, someone is jealous of us. Okay, yes, jealousy. There's jealousy in the energy. That's why we had to release what no longer serve us, and these people are serial jealous people. So that means they're envious people, strong envious in this energy. Maybe we had to release some strong envious people out of our lives, and that's what's creating balance, because we had to trust in the divine's unfailing love for us, so we can rejoice in our own salvation. So we trusting in the divine to get us aligned and straighten out our path, so that way we can see with clarity who these people, places, and things are. Great start, y'all. Well, marriage, partnership. So people who are, you could be married to, collective, or who you work with, who you have committed relationships with, close relationships with, could be jealous of you. Jealous of your progress, jealous of you becoming your most authentic self, moving in the direction of the divine, getting aligned. Where this going, spirit? Why these people jealous of my beautiful collective? Oh, that's why. Because they are either in a cult or have a cult-like mindset, a low vibrational mindset. So basically, it's low vibrational people who is envious either of the connections my divine collective have, or these are people you are connected with that are jealous of you because they're operating from a low vibrational mindset, a cult-like behavior. Okay? Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah. And they're watching you as you get aligned, because we got Jupiter out here, so you're becoming abundant, either spiritual abundance, physical abundant, energetically abundant, but you're becoming abundant, and they're seeing that, and they want some of it. So these could be energy vampires, narcissistic people, manipulators who are in a cult-like mentality, who is watching you, my beautiful collective, or you could be, these could be close people to you, or people who's watching you with envy. Tell me more, clarify this, rose spirit, for me, please, and thank you, about this jealousy. It's definitely somebody close to you, collective. Definitely somebody close to you. And they're in their emotions. They're in heavy emotions. Maybe what I'm feeling, they could be going through an ego death. Because you release these people, placing the things out your life, because you recognize the low vibrational pattern of this manipulation, this chaos and confusion, this deception with these illusions and delusions. Oh yeah. By us seeing it for what it is and taking a step back to remove these people out of our lives and enforce our boundaries, oh, they in their emotions. They don't like this. They don't like that we stepping into our potential. Some people could try to want to poison and drug you, collective, or that could be why, or they could be on drugs, and that could be why they're thinking irrational. They could either, so be careful of the people, placing things you're around that are close to you, because they could be trying to poison you or drug you, or these, because they're in their emotions and they are envious of you, and they're willing to do what they got to do to take you off your divine path. They don't want to see you level up. They don't want to see you step into your north node. So pay attention. And these people could be on drugs too. Tell me more about this cult, spirit. Yeah, they don't hung themselves. Yeah, they hung themselves. They are being released out of our lives. The divine is showing us through signs and synchronicities that they done hung themselves. They're cut off. They were cut off. That's why we got nines out here, and that's why balance is being restored by us trusting in the divine, releasing what no longer serves us. That's what's strangling them. That's what they've been cut off, and that could be why they want to poison us or they're on drugs. And these are people, places, and things that are close to us, that are greedy and envious. Yeah, so they could come to you now that you released them out your life. They could be want to send a counterfeit towards you, my beautiful divine collective. That could trick you out your spot. So be careful of these new divine opportunities and possibilities that's coming our way, y'all. Because the adversary could want to send you a counterfeit divine assignment. So make sure you're listening to your discernment, okay? Because when I'm feeling these low vibrational cult-like people who are greedy and envious of the divine collective, they're going to put somebody, get somebody close to you that's on the inside. It could be your family members, people you work with, friends, neighbors, whoever is close to you. So beware of new people coming into your life because they want to get close to you so they could poison or drug you and take you off your path, get you delayed and detoured. And that's also could be the reason why. You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling this two ways, y'all. I'm feeling this is the people, these karmic lessons that we had to find in the previous chapter, the cycle we closed out by releasing what no longer serve us. They were envious people in low vibrational patterns that were close to us too. And I feel like the universe, since we closed it out, I want to see, did you really close out that chapter, that cycle? I feel like the universe will send us the same lessons again to see if we really paying attention. Is our discernment really on point? Are we really enforcing our boundaries? Are we really trusting in the divine with his unfailing love to lead us to our salvation? That way, we paying attention to our true divine assignments. Okay? So, yeah, we release these people, but that don't mean the adversary going to stop. So pay attention to new people, places, and things that's coming into your life. People who may want to date you, new job opportunities, anything new. Just make sure you're looking over it closely. Look at whatever contracts, whatever you're signing, whatever commitments you're committing to. Look at it closely. Pay attention. Even if you got to take it to the divine and help him give you a sign to figure out if this is where you need to be. Because as we continue to grow and glow, divine collective, the adversary going to try to delay and detour us. So we really need to be on point. It's crucial at this time to be on point. Because they want to stop our movement forward. Yeah, they want our energy. They see our beautiful energy is elevating. Our vibration is rising. Okay, our consciousness is expanding. We're becoming more abundant and prosperous as we're being our most authentic self. As we become aligned with the divine. Oh yeah, they watching us, y'all. They is definitely watching. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on in the news. What we need to know about this information. This is an interesting energy start. So make sure you're protecting your energy, protecting your space, protecting yourself. Okay? Definitely got to protect yourself right now, y'all. And this is consistently every day. Every day. Because they waiting to see, is my beautiful divine collective going to let their guards down so they can sneak back in? No. Because this is a lifestyle. We are evolving. We see the patterns of these low vibrations for what they were. We released them for a reason. And we standing on business. So when they try to come back around with the same familiar spirits, we know how to handle this accordingly. Okay, guys? Tell me more, spirit, please, and thank you. Ooh, what's this? Yeah. Because the spilling of the beans, revealing secrets, cats out the bag, untrustworthiness. Okay. So I'm feeling what I said earlier. My beautiful divine collective, peak game on the people, places, and things that was envious and greedy. These energy vampires, these manipulators, these narcissistic people that were in their lives that they had to release. And now that the cat is out the bag, everybody see these people for who they are. And they seeing also my divine collective for who they are. They paying attention to us too. They studying us too. That's why you gotta be on point. because they know now that we release them and close out that cycle and we create that space for the divine to send us new divine appointments, new divine opportunities, they're going to try to slip a counterfeit in there. So you definitely need to be on point at this time, collective. Know who you interacting with, because energy never lies, okay? Yeah, they looking for a rebound. Now that they need more supply, they need trust, they need loyalty, truth, love, justice. They need it. So they looking for people they can sink their claws into, okay? Because the cat's out the bag. They need new people. Yeah. The cat is out the bag about this infidelity, court cheating, betrayal. So a lot of us, Divine Collective, was betrayed. It could have been our spouse or our lover who was caught cheating, betrayal, or it could have been family members who betrayed us, workplaces that caused betrayal, drama, gossip. All of this is out. And we seeing these people, places, and things for who they are, okay? And we moving accordingly. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. Yeah, I can't make this up. Spirit on point, y'all. Spirit talking. Yeah, because we see how these people, they just lusting over any and everything. And we like, we raised our standards. Because we see we can't keep our standards low because these people are greedy. We got greed out here twice. Bareback, they're inconsiderate. We over this. We see them, how they're moving out here. Okay, guys? And because we see how they're moving out here and how they envious of us, that's causing us to wake up. We becoming spiritually awoke, okay? We are self-awareness, cutting through the illusions and detaching from egos. Yes, because the cat is out the bag. And since the cat is out the bag, we seeing these low vibrational people for who they are, okay? And that's what's causing us to raise our vibration, raise our standards, and step into being our most authentic self as we step into our purpose, into our potential, okay? Because Spirit showed us this for a reason. And it got us making that's why energy is out here, because we're receiving the downloads and the clarity of these low vibrational people. A lot of people, that's why aggressive action in their energy, people is like releasing what no longer serves them, enforcing their boundaries. They doing the self-reflection, doing the shadow work, healing themselves. Yeah. And that's what got us spiritually waking up, becoming aware. That's what got us moving into our potential. That's why Pluto is out here and we're transforming. And that's why we got so many 14s. Balance is being restored because the collective is waking up. And we release what no longer served us. And we moving into our potential. And we raise our standards. It's self-realization. My beautiful collective is seeing it through these illusions. Sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Yeah. They recognizing the patterns. They seeing that these people want to love bomb you. And then they going to start devaluing you just to discard you. It's a cycle. And people are seeing these patterns. And then they seeing this victim mentality. They seeing how these people really moving out here. And you can't talk to them because they stuck in they, all we could do is see it for what it is. Release them with love and light. Enforce our boundaries. Enforce our discernment. That's what my collective is doing. And they are waking up. And what I'm feeling, what I just felt, some people got family members. So if you have family members that you can't remove yourself from that space right now, make sure you are protecting yourself. Even if you got to write things down, make sure you're enforcing your boundaries. And a lot of times, if worst case scenario, if you have to remove yourself or get the police involved, please do so, because they're going to be habitual boundary crossers. So it's going to be hard to live with a narcissist unless you really good at ignoring. Because the only best way to deal with a narcissistic chaos agent is to ignore them. Become a gray rock. That's the only thing. And then you got to also keep your sanity, keep your balance, find your center so that it doesn't disturb your peace. But if you can remove yourself from that place, that workplace, that neighborhood, whatever it is that's bringing you around these low vibrational people that's close to you, you have to find a way to enforce that boundary, because you don't want them to bring you back down to their level. So keep your standards high. I'm just stating that because some people They can't move. But those who were able to get away from these people, congratulations. Continue to enforce your boundaries. Don't fall for the okie doke. Continue to love on yourself, okay? And make sure whatever new people who are coming in your life, it resonates with your soul. That's why we took time to heal and do the self-reflection. Because once we heal and we have a deeper understanding of ourselves and our potential and our assignment, we know what people, places, and things match us, okay? So we're going to attract that same frequency that we're on. And we know it ain't the low vibrational frequency, guys. Okay? Yeah, because some people are in a state of emergency, so we definitely got to be on point. They're going to try to come back to us, but no. We released them for a reason. We can't step back into the same water twice, y'all. We released them for a reason. All right, let me get one more card for this spirit, please and thank you. Well, that came flying out. Well, this want to come out. Yeah, because, yeah, energy. Aggression. Okay, people are getting intense feelings, and it came out because of these new insights. People can't believe what they seeing. It's surreal. That's what I'm feeling like. It's surreal. Like, they can't believe, like, all these time I've known these people, how many times I've been around these people, I can't believe I haven't noticed these patterns. That's how true that is. My eyes jumping. I can't believe I haven't noticed these patterns. But it's okay. That don't make you less of a person because you didn't see it before, but now you see it. And once you see the truth, you can't unsee it, okay? So make sure you're moving accordingly and protecting yourself and staying safe, okay? Because when some people go through certain narcissistic injuries, they can become extremely violent. So make sure you're protecting yourself, collective. Definitely make sure you're collecting yourself, protecting yourself. I said collecting yourself. Yeah, make sure you're collecting all the evidence you need to collect to keep yourself safe, and make sure you do not be gaslit out your reality. So yeah, collect whatever evidence you need to collect to make sure you're protecting yourself. Okay, guys? Yeah, and accept what you are seeing. Don't let nobody trick you out what you're seeing. Your truth. Stand on your convictions. Accept things as they are. Accept things as they are can be a powerful step forward. You may be resisting change lately. Let go of control and you'll discover peace and new opportunities in the present moment. Yeah, by releasing control and taking a step back and accepting the things you can't control and releasing control, you'll start to see new opportunities and pathways open up as you gain a new perspective on which way to go. Okay, guys? Let me give some cards, Spirit, about this energy. Freedom. Yeah. By us recognizing these low vibrational patterns and raising our standards, this is giving us freedom. So the truth is setting us free. It's setting our conscience free. It's setting our emotions free. It's setting our spirit free. Yes, guys. Freedom. And that's going to have us feeling more alive. So those who have been feeling in apathy, I know you feeling alive, like you have more reason to live because you let go of that low vibrational weight that was holding you down. Now you really can feel like you can fly like that bird up on this card, okay? Because freedom is about following your inner voice. Have you been feeling trapped by responsibilities? Release those burdens and follow what makes you feel free, light, and alive. Yes. So if you're feeling burdened and weighed down by a job, people, places, or things, you need to reevaluate that because you're not free. It's another form of bondage. And God didn't put us here to be in bondage, okay? We put us here to be happy, fruitful, multiply, joyous, not miserable, depressed, dragging ourselves, just low vibrational energy. We was not meant to be burdened and weighed down, guys. So when you start feeling that, you have to take a step back and understand what happened. And I'm feeling like my beautiful divine collective did that. And that's why we released What No Longer Serves Us, because we had a light bulb moment. And now we are free because we trusted in divine's guidance with all our heart during the spiritual awakening. Well, I'm feeling like it's two groups. You got people who are just now waking up and you got people who's already awoke. So those who are waking up, continue to push through it and see what you're seeing. You're not being gaslight. So that way you can be free. And those who already did it, congratulations. You are free. Okay? Continue moving your sovereignty, standing in your convictions, and treat it with the reverence it deserves, because we are free, y'all. Free from that bondage, because the divine didn't put us here to be in bondage, y'all, okay? That's what's creating the space for our new divine appointments to come to us, okay? Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. And that's going to bring us joy and happiness, okay? Ooh, we're going to take all of those, y'all. We're going to take all of those. So, true love. By us being free, we can finally start to experience what real love is, true love is. Not this watered-down diet love a lot of us been dealing with, okay? With these low-vibrational people. True love is a deep soul connection. Are you searching for it? Trust that it's out there. But remember to love yourself first. True love will follow naturally. That's why we had to take this time to heal and release people, places, and things that no longer serve us. Because you can't have true love and you don't love yourself. That's going to cause an imbalance to a relationship or a workspace. So we had to take this time to love ourselves. Because we showing the divine we love ourselves by releasing things, people, places, and things that hurt us. How you love yourself if you allowing people, places, and things to hurt you? That's a contradiction. Okay? So that's why we had to release people, places, and things. Because we choose ourselves. We choose self-love. We choose love. And that's what's bringing us real love. Okay, guys? And that's causing admiration. You are worthy of admiration and respect. Have you been downplaying your value? Accept compliments and be proud of your achievements. You deserve recognition. Yeah. As you heal and step into your true frequency, your soul tribe will be attracted and aligned with you. And they can recognize you because you are showing up as your true self and not that mask and fake self you've been putting out there. Okay, guys? So that's all this healing and spiritual woke is doing for us. But we can learn to love ourselves, raise our frequency so we can attract the people, places, and things that the divine want us to have. Okay? Because his will be done. Yeah. We cutting through these illusions and we learning our value, okay? Not this low vibrational value they want to put on us. Because a lot of us was people pleasers, getting breadcrumb, but we over that. We ain't people pleasing and being breadcrumb. We getting the whole feast because that's what we deserve. And that's what the divine want us to have, okay? Because we over this confusion. Because confusion is temporary and leads to clarity. Are you feeling lost? Slow down, be patient, and allow clarity to emerge in its own time. Yes. So taking time to quiet out the noise will clear up any confusion so that way you can get clarity. And that's what my collective did because they had the light bulb moment. And that's how they saw through these confusions and they spiritually woke because they cut through the illusions, okay? Through these low vibrational people. And that's what's bringing us true love, admiration, and infinite possibilities, opportunities, okay? Because we are following spiritual law. We getting aligned with the divine, okay? That's what's going on, alignment. The divine collective is starting to get aligned with the divine will instead of that low vibrational ego, okay? And by us getting aligned with the divine, you are at the threshold of infinite possibilities. The universe is opening new paths for you. Break free from old limits and explore the unknown. The potential ahead is greater than you think. And we got North Node out here. You have to break free from these old limits, old patterns, people, places, and things. That way we could be receiving new opportunities and possibilities and pathways that the divine want us to have because we showing him we raised our standards and we want real quality love, partnerships, and assignments. And the divine is hearing that. He hearing that. So continue to push forward, collective. Continue staying on your soul journey. Continue being your most authentic self. Continue to use your discernment, enforcing your boundaries, okay? And increasing your consciousness, okay? Increasing your awareness, okay? It's only right. And that's going to get us where we need to go, okay? Because we need to continue to trust in the divine's unfailing love and rejoice because he is our salvation. Wow, this is nice. This is a nice, beautiful energy read, y'all. Let me pull out one more and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, guys? Let's go with... We're going to go with my cards. We're going to pick a few cards out this deck, y'all. All right. Spirit, what we need to know, or what my beautiful collective needs to know in this energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, so Don't be a sucker for love. And we was talking about that because these low vibrational people, they see that we got true love, admiration, new opportunities and possibilities coming our way. They might try to throw a monkey wrench in there, y'all. So don't. If you're feeling rushed, if somebody want to rush you into a new commitment, an opportunity, you definitely need to look at that as a red flag and take a step back, because they will come and try to love bomb you and trip you out your spot, guys. We didn't do all this healing and growing and evolving for no reason. So don't be no sucker for love, because that's what they want us to be, okay? They praying on that. They praying that we become a sucker for love. They praying that we tender, that they can find our tender, our weak spots. But we done changed those old codes that they used to press to get us to do what they want us to do, okay? Since we changed those codes, now when they go to press them codes again, we know what kind of pattern they operating from, that low vibrational pattern. Because it's like, oh, okay, I see how you're trying to come. That's when your discernment going to come into play, because you're going to remember, oh, this is familiar. This is a familiar spirit. I released that pattern out of my life, the old cycle. Oh, okay, this is the test from the universe. Okay, let me show the universe I found the lesson out the old cycle and apply it, because I see these people coming a mile away, and they could be watching your GPS, your location. So be careful. People paying attention to your location, and they're going to be moving passive. So they're going to move, it's going to be a subtle way they're going to try to get information to see how they could trap you in their trap and make you a sucker for love and get you caught up. But we ain't getting caught up, because we paying attention, collective. We moved to calmer waters for a reason. And we paying attention, not just for a season. This is a lifestyle. We raised our vibration. We see the truth for what it is, and we going to apply it, because we over this. Ain't no sucker for love. We moved to calmer waters. And now, because we moved to calmer waters, and we know we ain't no sucker for love, even if they want to watch our location passively and tender, they can no longer use us, because we see them for who they are. Okay, we recognize the low vibrational pattern, and we are moving accordingly, y'all. All right, let me get one more card, Spirit, please and thank you. Yeah, and because we seeing these people, places, and things for who they are, and we move to calmer waters. 777. Okay, angel number 777. My shirt just don't want to stay still, y'all. You are under divine protection. You are aligned with your true purpose. A signal to get present with what's going on between you and your significant other. This is a special moment in time that you don't want to miss, and it will have a ripple effect into the future of your relationship. This doesn't mean that you need to be on high alert. It signifies a time of introspection, self-reflection, and making wise decisions based on your intuition. Okay, that was personal growth. Career, acknowledge your current blessings, taking calculated risks, and expanding your opportunities. And it also can mean luck, spirituality, intuition, and divine protection, with a strong connection to the spiritual realm. So as we raise our standards, we're connecting stronger to the spiritual realm, and the divine is showing us through signs and synchronicities how to operate on earth, how they operate in heaven. And that's why we're receiving new opportunities and possibilities. And those people, places, and things that have you confronted that were low vibrational, pay attention to some of these people, because some of these people could be waking up too, and they in the beginning stages of waking up. So we want to make sure we seeing people really putting in the effort, putting in the work to grow, because they got to meet us at our level. We're not going back down here, but we also got to acknowledge those people too who are putting in their effort. But watch them over time, okay? Give them like a probation period. Like jobs give us probation periods when we first start. Give them a probation period. Give them 3 months and see if they staying consistent to their soul journey. And that way you know if they could be in your inner circle. So start working on that relationship and seeing if they putting in the effort. If they putting in the effort, okay, that's good. That means the divine want this person in your life, and y'all need to work on that with each other. But if the person is not doing that, that means they are not a part of your assignment. You need to release them out your life and move accordingly, because the divine don't bring nothing low vibrational in our lives and our reality. Because for your information, FYI, the divine is definitely paying attention to make sure that we are staying committed to our soul's purpose, staying committed to our alignment, staying committed to being our most authentic self, staying committed to truth, joy, righteousness, and loyalty, okay? Because we built our room on light. Everything we're doing is built on light, okay? We not vibing with darkness no more. It's a separation. You got the low vibrations and the high vibrations. So we release these darkness, low vibrational people for a reason, so that way we can move towards the light, raise our consciousness towards the light, to do what's right, okay? So we can move how his will be done and the purpose he had for our lives, okay? That's why we move to calmer waters towards the light. And that's going to bring us true love, admiration, freedom, and new opportunities and possibilities and clarity, okay? Now, let's get the message out the secret garden, y'all. Message number 1 and message number 4. One is originality, authenticity, and 4 is foundation. So we're working on our foundations, and we're working on being our most authentic selves, guys. And that's going to bring us balance and harmony in our lives. Okay, so that's 4. Okay, 1 and 4. Okay, so message number 1 is, if you can't run from it or hide from it, you could let it control you or take control. That's true. We can't run from it or hide from it. So we ain't letting it take control of us. We taking control over self. Okay? Because that's the only thing you can really control is self. Anything outside of yourself, you don't have any control. Okay, guys? So we need to really, really understand that. I wish these low vibrational people understand that they ain't got no control, but you know they think they control everything. That's why we enforce boundaries and discernment and move accordingly. You can't make perfect the perfect choice, because the perfect choice does not exist. But the only wrong choice is not making one. So just decide, yeah. There's no such thing as perfect, guys. So if you're waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect time, the perfect weather, the perfect whatever, there's no such thing as perfect. Just do it. Just decide. If that's what you want to do, do it. Because the divine don't call the equipped. He equips the call. He equips you as you're called. So as you're showing him that you have faith and you're taking action and you're serious about your soul journey, he's going to equip you. He's going to give you the tools and things you need, because he's all about clarity. He is not confusion. Okay, guys? So just decide, and he will straighten out your path. Okay? Because nothing is wasted. Everything that happened in your life will be used for your greater good. The good, the bad, and the ugly. But you got to make a choice, okay? Because there's no such thing as perfect. All right. So on that note, Mr. Love, is there anything else you would like to add to this message to my beautiful blessings of a collective?
Let's pretend.
Okay. Well, let's pretend that we are in school and we are all students of the divine. And we are paying attention to his will being done. And we are studying it, and we are learning it, and we're enforcing it, and we're embodying it. Okay? So, let's pretend to be students, guys. So that way we can humble ourselves enough to see the lessons that he wants us to see, so we can continue to grow. Because just because we closed our cycle with people, places, and things and found lessons, there are new lessons to be learned. So we're going to take the lessons we learned and enforce them in this cycle. But pay attention, because there may be some new lessons coming that we ain't learned. Okay? So that's why being on point, discernment, and boundaries are crucial. Okay? So thank you to all my viewers, members, and subscribers. Thank you for tuning into my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you hit that like button and that follow button. Okay? Guys, this energy was beautiful and great. Thank you, my beautiful divine collective, for raising your vibration, cutting through the illusion, seeing through these manipulations and chaos and confusion. Let's continue to raise our standards. We deserve the best, okay? Because we done passed the test, spiritual test, especially those who are living in their potential. But those who are still taking the test, it's okay. Keep pushing one day at a time. You're going to get there. How do you move a mountain? One stone at a time. So you're not behind. You're right where the divine wants you to be. Okay? Because everybody is at different levels of this awakening. Nobody is better than nobody. Everybody is learning at their own time, and everybody's growing at their own time. Long as you stay consistent and committed to your spiritual growth, you are on the right track. Okay? There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just stay consistent and positive. You'll get there. Okay, guys? Now, these low vibrational people who want to stay stuck in their patterns and don't want to grow, we're going to get them to the divine, because can't nobody get, we can't control nobody. Can't nobody get man or woman aligned. Only the divine. So that's why we get them to the divine. We release them with love and light. Okay? Peace, love, righteousness. And move accordingly. Because they not going where we're going. They can't go where we're going. That's why we had to release them. And we're going to receive the people, places, and things, our divine assignments and appointments that is going where we're going. And also, so some divine assignment and appointments that is coming to us too, guys, that don't mean that they're going to be there for a lifetime. Some of them going to be there for a lifetime, but some of them could be a new lesson that we need to learn. So we definitely need to pay attention, because not every opportunity that come your way is meant to last a lifetime. Some come for a season, some come for, years, and some come for a lifetime. But that's where discernment and boundaries come into play. Okay, guys? So don't just get too stuck on one mindset. Keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and let the divine be your guide, because he'll let you know when your time is up being in that people, place, or thing. Because if it doesn't serve your highest good anymore, he will remove them out your life. Because, everybody has free will. Because maybe the person may be aligned with you now, but it doesn't mean that they're going to stay aligned with you going forward. So don't get too stuck on one thing. Continue to flow with the divine's orchestration, and he'll let you know where to go. But continue to follow your spiritual journey, and you'll see where you'll go. Okay? Oh, yeah. And it just popped in my head. This new cycle, as you get your new divine appointments and assignments, it will determine if you're ready for another level, a higher level. Okay? Because there's always more levels in the expansion. We keep expanding and growing. So we don't want to get stuck on this one next level because, oh yeah, we did it in the next level. No. It's constantly growing and glowing. Okay, guys? So just pay attention. Okay? So on that note, thank you to all my viewers and subscribers. Enjoy the rest and best of your day. Because enjoy the present. Because it's a gift. Now we're going to close out with the Lord's Prayer, y'all. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. He leads me on a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the name of Jesus, amen. Love, peace, joy, kindness, and prosperity are the traits and essence of the divine. As you go out into your journey of life, remember to be the God someone sees today. You may be the only God someone sees today in this divine energy war. Until next time, may the divine peace, love, and blessings be with you. Mwah. Stay blessed, y'all.